What I really love about I Am Remarkable community is it really celebrates your achievements. Why is recognizing and sharing your achievements important?
Biggest reason to recognize and share your achievement is because for your brain, um, we are very good with critiquing ourselves inside our brain. Even small things that we don't do for our children, for our family, sometimes even for ourselves, we keep cribbing in our head. So, just like we are good at critiquing ourselves, our brain needs to know that we are also our own support. And that is huge for self esteem.
Absolutely. Well said, Ruchi. Ruchi, thanks for sharing your perspectives. I'm also reading from the chats. Sudha, thanks for saying to help others understand and build confidence in yourself. Absolutely. I think this is very, very important. Tejaswini wrote, actually talking out loud helps you feel confident. Very, very important. Ramya said, build self-confidence. Pallavi said, it motivates you more. So I totally agree. A lot of times I used to personally feel that, why should I brag about it? People should feel like I'm doing it. By repeating this to myself, it's not bragging if it's based on facts. Because every time I introduce myself, I say something, I always feel like, am I bragging too much? Do I need to tell all of these, right? So I think that's very, very important for us to really keep in mind. Accomplishments do not speak for themselves. I think this is what we will iterate over the next 40-45 minutes. Uh, Definitely in my early career, I used to think if I do my work, I'll get the promotion. But that is not how it works. Now, as a manager, you have to say what you want, you have to share your achievements, accomplishments. I think this is also very, very important. These are some of the statistics that speak that self promotion matters. Only 1 in 2 employees feel their managers make sure they credit for their work. How many of you felt this? Ki my manager is not crediting me for my work. To the point about bragging or even speaking out loud about ourselves, I feel that whatever I did is actually a very trivial thing and I don't even know if it is worth mentioning. No, I think this is a very, very good point, Teja. I always feel that like whenever I'm writing my self-assessments at work or whatever it is, you feel like this is a small thing, this is part of my work. Do I need to put it? But the fact of the matter is, how will your leadership know that you did all of it? You might know, yes, obviously your managers might know, but your peers might know. But I mean, I'm talking professionally, right? Professionally, the scenario is it gets reviewed through the leadership. How will they know that you did all of these? So I think it's very, very important that we look at these things and say, and by the way, we as women, we always say, oh, like this is something I should have done, I would have done anyway. But that's not the case. Even if it's something trivial, I think that's the whole point of this workshop. I really want us all to celebrate the small wins. What is the one small thing you had today or this week? I think that's the whole idea, like to celebrate even small thing, right? Small thing for you is not necessarily a small thing for the organization or for your family, because you are taking that effort to do that one small thing despite everything else happening in your life. So I think that is nothing is trivial according to me. I think that's what I'm learning. So thanks, Teja, for writing that perspective. And why should we do it, right? Because again, this is global statistics. Globally, what the statistics show are 55% of Black women leaders have had their judgment questioned. 1 in 2 employees have been mocked for their accent in social settings. I mean, I used to have this problem big time. Like, I mean, now I'm speaking, I'm able to communicate, but I think some of you worked with me. Sudha knows, like during my Microsoft days, I don't think I was confident. I used to be very, very shy from speaking. Presenting was hell for me. So I think all of that, a lot of times, you get there are things that happen, right? You're not confident, you don't want to present, or you get mocked for your accent, or you get mocked for content, whatever it could be. So I think all of these actually are also things we need to keep in mind. And why should we do it, right? I think 90% of the employees on teams where everyone's work is valued feel greater psychological safety. So again, the idea of this is to make sure that there's more psychological safety, and of course there's also business impact in terms of the revenue growth. So with that, I think I'm coming into the most interesting part of this session. I really want us all to spend time on this. And so this is what we will be focusing on. Now that we understood why it's important to celebrate our achievements, talk about it and understand, it's not the reason I was sharing all the statistics is one is for yourself, but also pushing your team or your family to celebrate their achievements, right? How many times do we celebrate the achievements of our loved ones, things like that to be reflecting upon. So now we'll take a pause. If you have a pen and paper, take it out, or if you prefer typing out on your laptop or your phone, anything works. But in this exercise, what we will be doing is each of us will be writing this statement, I am remarkable because, and we'll push ourselves. I know initially you will not think of anything, but I want you all to push yourself to write at least 5 sentences. If you can write 10, that's great, because again, each of us operate in a different way. But I want you all to push yourself to write it in the exact format. I am remarkable because, and it could be any small thing, trivial thing, personal, professional. It could be anything. Each and everything counts. And yeah, if you feel stuck, just think of something others say about you. You might think this is small, but think of what does your manager say, or what does your family say about you? What do your friends tell about you that you are doing great? So if you're feeling stuck in your mind, think about your circle, your network. What do they tell about you? Yeah, just start writing. Each thing that you write, start with I'm remarkable because, so that like I'm remarkable because, the first thing, I'm remarkable because I'm remarkable because. So again, the idea is for you to celebrate, and this is for you, right? Like for you to feel, trust me, you'll feel very good. I always feel very good when I do this exercise. Teja is saying, I'm not able to think more. Keep thinking, Teja. You'll get more for sure. Like I said, think of what your friends tell you, think of what your family tells you. And you can also get inspired from the things others wrote. I'm sure some of it is also applicable for you. So happy you're writing more. Teja, you also, I'm sure you can think of 10 other things. So amazing. I see Teja has written one more. So amazing. Well, let me read from the chat. Teja wrote, I am remarkable because I always keep thinking from others' perspective more than mine in every problem. Sudha just wrote, I am remarkable because I ensure to challenge people. Teja wrote, I am remarkable because I finished a master's program with a newborn. Let me read. Pallavi wrote, I am remarkable because I have ability to take new challenges. I'm remarkable because I'm a good listener. I'm remarkable because I can do multitasking. I'm remarkable because I'm empathetic towards people. Absolutely, Pallavi. Ruchi wrote, I'm remarkable because I'm a lifelong learner. Amazing, Ruchi. I can totally attest to that. Sudha wrote, I'm remarkable because I know the right balance between work and personal life. Being a mom of two, I never had to take a break but could carve out things to balance things. This balancing helps me to be prepared and for any kind of challenges. Amazing. Thanks, Sudha. Ruchi also wrote, I'm remarkable because I balance professional, personal, and family priorities. So when I'm reading this, or when you're reading this, think how many of these are also applicable for you, right? So you have another 10, 15 I'm remarkable statements, because you might not think about it, but when you read others, you'll think, oh, I also do this. I also balance. I also have 2 kids, or whatever it is, right? I'm remarkable because I see problems as opportunities. Wow, incredible. Amazing. Superb. Really, really grateful that we could do this. Teja said that felt good and refreshing. Absolutely. I'm so glad, Teja, that you felt like that. I think that's the whole point of this exercise. I think this is my Mother's Day gift to all the mothers and future mothers, or in the group. So I think this is incredible. Thank you so much for sharing all your experiences.